Businesses are like snowflakes.
Most of them vanish into thin air.
They're all unique. So your CRM needs to adapt to your business, your users, your way of working.
That's why this April, we've released a ton of new features to help you do just that.
Let's check them out. All right, here we are in our beautiful dashboard-laden home screen, and we've got a bunch more features than usual to run through in a single video, so we're gonna go double time. Where do we start, Tony?
Well, there's lots of customization in this release. So of course, when you customize, you're gonna go to System Settings. System Settings itself is very much changed.
That's right, you can search for any settings that you're looking for, and all of them have been organized in this parent-child hierarchy here. So if you're looking to automate your system, here are all the options you have for automation. Not a huge deal, but kind of nice to have. All right, let's get into the meat of this. Are you ready, Tony?
I'm ready. So what if we want to look at our custom fields, John?
Custom fields are the most important thing when you're setting up your CRM, and a lot of the developments that we're talking about today all revolve around your custom fields and your objects. So what is an object, Tony?
We used to call objects record types. So this is where you have your contacts and leads and opportunities set up.
That's right. Everything to the left here is a different type of object.
And if you click into one of these objects here, you're going to find your settings for that particular object.
Let's check out opportunities. This first page, Object Details, just gives you a little bit of information about it. Nothing you can do here. Don't worry about changing any settings here. All the exciting stuff starts with Object Field.
That's right. So you have all your default fields and your custom fields will be here as well.
As you can see, there's a little triple dot here, which lets you edit any of your pre-existing custom fields or clone them to save you the time of creating a new one from scratch. But let's go ahead and create a new field.
Now we're going to have a new list here as well. You're going to have many new types of custom fields.
That's right. We've got a whole bunch of custom field types here. Some of them are brand new. Auto number, if you wanted to generate a unique invoice ID, for example.
With a lookup relationship, you have a one-way link to other records. The key on this one is you can now link to tasks and events if you would like to.
And a multi-select dropdown, which is my personal favorite. Amazing to now be able to go through multi-select things in a single dropdown. Going to save you a ton of custom fields. All right, so here we're creating a new lookup relationship field, and maybe it's important that we track the event that this opportunity came from. So we can call the custom field event source. All right, this stuff is all optional. We can just go ahead and save it. It has been saved, and as we can see, it's been created here under event source. All right, so we'll quickly jump over to an opportunity here. We can see that the custom field has been added here, and we can easily link it to an event.
That's right.
All right, back into system settings now, and we're going to keep going down this list of field dependencies. Basically, we have these two custom fields that already exist in our CRM for opportunities.
You can think of this as a subset of selections. So your first selection limits what you can make in your second selection.
So it's pretty simple to set up. Here we want to select the applicable dropdowns, New York, New Jersey, Maine on the east. And for west, we just want, of course, California, Alaska, and Nevada. All right, we can quickly preview it to make sure it's correct. West and east.
And that's exactly how it will work in the opportunity.
All right, moving right on now to page layouts. Now this is the most exciting feature of the entire release, I've got to say, giving everybody a ton of control over how their fields appear and what order, names, and even things like required fields. All right, here we are in a brand new layout designer. We've got the available fields on the left. We've got a highlights bar and the details. To add a field, all you have to do is go over, drag it in. Just the same, you can delete and it hops back over to the available fields section. You can create brand new sections, dragging and dropping. Let's give this a name. So the ones that we really care about, we'll drag them in here. And another use case is tags. Personally, we love to use tags, and we want to make sure that they're featured all the way at the top. Now you can do that, no problem. All right, we'll drag up forecast close date too. I want to make sure that forecast close date is always filled in by our reps. And so what we can do now is go ahead and edit this. If we wanted nobody to be able to edit this field, we could make it read-only. But in this case, what we're trying to do is make the field required so that reps have to fill this in before they can save the record. We go ahead and save changes here. And there you go. You can see it's marked as a required field. Reps will not be able to save this record until it has been filled in. And last thing to talk about here is that you're now able to edit your highlights bar. We can remove probability of winning. And let's say we're interested in knowing what city they're in. No problem, just drop it right in. And as you can see, the tags are up top. We've got the opportunity name, everything in the same order we created.
Really allows you to make these forms your own. They'll appear in that order when you're viewing the record and when you're editing the record.
Now, as you can see, we have the option to create new layouts. If you are using Insightly's simple permissions for your organization, you will have the ability to customize your single layout. But if you are using advanced permissions, you also have the option to create as many of these layouts as you need to and assign those.
For example, your sales team wants to get right to certain fields so they can get to the next call, but your accounting team may need to look at certain information to set up the billing.
Exactly. So you come over here and you can assign any of the layouts to the profile who you'd like to see it. Let's say executive. We want the admins to see the executive layout. And we'll go over and see what it looks like with that layout. Here we are. Not much there.
That's all the executives need to know. All right, you beautiful snowflakes. Go ahead and customize your views.
And as always, check out our Help Center if you need a hand.